If you feel like the last 4 months of this year were a free trial, you're not alone. And May is where the actual plot starts. The energy is shifting and we need to know exactly what's coming. So today I will be pulling cards for every single zodiac sign and break down your May. I will be pulling one card for the beginning of the month, one card for mid-May, and one card to see how we are wrapping things up. Make sure to check your sun, your moon, and your rising sign. And you can also find the timestamps in the description of this video so you can jump ahead to your zodiac sign. And let's get into it. Aries, let's start with you. What is waiting for you in May? Let's see your timeline. The beginning of May will be kind of slow for you. It feels like you will be working a lot, investing a lot of time and energy into building your future. It might feel very stressful, very boring, and tedious at times. But deep in your heart, you know why you're doing it. You know that you are building your legacy. So honestly, it will also feel low-key rewarding. Mid-May is a little bit more interesting and maybe more cheeky. It feels like more romantic action is coming your way, potentially a lot of intense flirting. You might meet someone who will put a smile on your face. At the end of the month, I see you trying something that feels exciting and new to you. Let's call it an adventure. You might go to a new place, discover a new hobby, or meet a new friend. Definitely it will be a new chapter in your life. Take what resonates and let's have a look at Taurus. Beginning of May, I see you kind of studying as well as receiving very important information and advice regarding your relationship. It feels like the advice specifically will be directed at you building very successful long-term relationship and family. So fingers crossed. Moving into the middle of the month, I see you being kind of stressed and potentially burned out. I will say that during that time, it is very important to take a step back and take a minute for yourself. Do something that makes you feel good. Because at the end of the month, we have something very, very spicy. And we will be closing this month with something that feels very romantic. In late May, you have a very high chance of meeting your soulmate. And when you will see this person, you will both feel instantly familiar to each other. And this can be your endgame. Gemini, what is May bringing to your door? Let's have a look. You will start the month feeling a little bit disconnected from yourself. If I'm honest with you, I see that something emotional happened to you recently, and it feels like you will be on a quest to reclaim your identity and find a path to yourself. Mid-May, I see you working a lot on yourself. It feels like you will be investing a lot of time and energy into improving how you look, how you feel, as well as into perfecting your skill and outperforming everyone else at work. I see a lot of discipline, dedication, and pure grind. At the end of the month, I see you feeling very happy with yourself. It feels like you will reach a certain point when you are satisfied with your physical appearance, when you are satisfied with how you feel internally and with your surroundings. It feels like you will enter your prime. You will be full of resource and you will feel like you can do pretty much anything. For example, conquer the world. As usual, take what resonates. And Cancer, let's have a look what is happening with you. Oh boy. At the beginning of the month, I see you having a lot of fun. It feels like you will be going out a lot, attending different social functions, different events, spending time with your friends, with your family, just having fun. I imagine the weather is going to be really good, so you will be having just the best time of your life. Moving towards the middle of the month, I see you getting a little bit more serious, concentrating a little bit too much on your work, but also reaping the fruits of your labors. To put it in simple terms, the energy when it comes to middle of May is you feeling respected and admired for your achievements. And wrapping up the month, I see a lot of action. Let me tell you, you will not be sitting still. I see a lot of traveling, going out, attending new places, experiencing a bunch of new things, trying new hobbies, and I see a lot of communication, like texting. You will be texting so much, like 24/7. Okay, Leo and May, let's see your timeline. At the start of the month, I see you feeling kind of curious and adventurous. I also see a lot of anticipation and waiting. And specifically, it feels like you might be waiting for a certain work opportunity to come your way, or you might be expecting to go on a holiday or vacation. Mid-May, I see you being very satisfied with your life and kind of happy. It feels like you'll be eating a lot. So maybe you'll be hosting dinners, breakfast, brunches, or attending those events yourself. Maybe also going to a bunch of new restaurants. At the end of the month, I see you being the center of attention, and we all know you love that. You will be channeling your black cat energy, and a lot of people will be showing you affection, attention, they will be asking you out, they will be flirting with you, but still you will be a little bit inconvinced, and you will be in the position when you will be choosing, do I want to talk to you? Or do I want to talk to you? Virgo, now it's your turn. What is happening with you in May? Beginning of May, I see a lot of studying, learning, a lot of reading books, articles. It feels like you might be searching for a new career path for yourself or for an opportunity to show off your skills. Towards the middle of the month, I see you encountering a certain situation where you really need to defend yourself and your boundaries. It might feel very stressful, very overwhelming, but at the same time, it kind of feels like you already know how to handle things like this. It really will be a test to your patience. And we are wrapping May with 9 of Wands, which indicates that life is going to be testing you again. You will feel the need to hold on to everything that you have because you might feel like you are losing something. For example, an opportunity, you might be losing someone, or you might feel that someone is trying to take something away from you. But no stress, I see you holding on tightly and it feels like you will not give up everything that you worked for just like that. Libra, what is waiting for you in May? Let's have a look. So at the beginning of the month, I see a lot of energy, a lot of action, a lot of desire to do something. And it is very important how you are going to channel this energy moving forward. Moving towards middle May, I see a lot of transformation coming your way. You will feel like you are changing and becoming a completely different person. If at the beginning of the month, it's more about being motivated and doing something, towards the middle of the month, it feels like you will see more results of your actions. At the end of May, I see you feeling more confident, more disciplined, and generally stronger, both physically and emotionally. It feels like everything bad that happened to you that prompted this transformation will feel like a main character backstory. And right now, you are entering new season of your life. Scorpio, my lovelies, what should you be expecting in May? Ooh, starting strong. Beginning of May will feel very emotionally vivid for you. I see a lot of romantic action coming your way. You might be talking to your crush, you might be flirting, meeting new people. I will say that this time will feel very inspirational and you will feel like you want to create. Middle of the month, it feels like you will keep this energy up. You will feel very romantic, very affectionate. You will feel inspired as well. In addition to that, you also might feel like you want to act on your feelings. You might ask people out, you might attend different dates, and in general, you will feel very, very emotionally uplifted. And on that note, we are coming towards the end of the month, which is unfortunately not as positive. With 5 of Cups here, I will say that you might feel a little bit disappointed or like you were not meet at the standard that you were setting when it comes to your romantic feelings and emotions. You might also feel like you lost something, and generally you might feel sadness and regret. But at the same time, I will say that this is no time to get really upset because you will always meet new people who actually are ready to match your energy and your efforts. As usual, guys, take what resonates and let's have a look at Sagittarius. It's Sagittarius, baby. What is happening with you? First few days of May will feel kind of slow. If I'm honest with you, you might also feel bored, which I know you don't like. But at the same same time, deep down, you will know that you are moving slowly towards success. So actually, it is kind of fine. The energy for the first few days of May will be building your legacy step by step. Moving towards the middle of the month, I see romance and love, which is always super exciting. You might meet someone who is very interesting. You also might be flirting. I do see some light romantic action, to be quite honest, but still it will be very entertaining for you. Wrapping up the month, I see you being kind of curious. You also might have the desire to explore and discover something new, something you haven't tried before. At the same time, I see you reading a lot, articles, books, doing research, also asking people a lot of questions, communicating, gathering any kind of information you have, because you have a certain question and you need some answers. Let's have a look at Capricorn, my favorite. What is waiting for you in May? What happened to you? Oh my god. Beginning of May, I see a lot of emotional avoidance. You are being cautious with your feelings. You are being cautious with how you present yourself to the outside world, because it feels like recently you've been really hurt, and now you feel like you need to protect your feelings. Also, you might be stalking your ex or your situationship. Towards the middle of the month, I see you going a little bit more inwards. It feels like this time period will be filled with self-reflection, and you will try to understand, what is it actually I want? You might feel regret, you might feel sadness, you might also feel emptiness and like you are disconnected from your soul. But at the same time, you also will feel the need to go on a quest to go and reclaim your energy and your identity. At the end of the month, you will still feel like you are dissecting this entire situation. You are stuck in it emotionally. You might also replay certain experiences from the past. You might seek advice from your friends or from your therapist, or just any kind of emotional support just to help you process through all of these emotions. You might feel like you are completely in the dark, like you are lost. But honestly, this is when you understand that you are closer to finding a way back to yourself. Aquarius, let's have a look at your timeline. Start of May, it really feels like you will be cutting someone off. It might be your toxic ex, your situationship, or a friend who does not support you. Basically, you will be taking your energy back. It might feel a little bit hard at first. You might even feel disconnected from the entire situation and like you're not sure what you will be doing next. But very soon you will realize that your energy, your resource is coming back to you. In middle of May, you will feel very passionate, very active, and like you are very desired. Essentially, you will be in your prime and you will channel your black cat energy. A lot of people will be showing you attention, affection, ask you out, and flirt with you, but you will be kind of unbothered. The end of the month might feel a little bit slow, but at the same time, it feels like you really want to do both. You want to be desired, you want to be successful when it comes to your personal life, but also you want to be a girl boss when it comes to your career and profession. You are building something of substance and you are building your future. And last but not least, let's have a look at Pisces, your future in May. At the beginning of May, it feels like you might be traveling or generally having a very dynamic lifestyle when you are moving from one place to another, from one city to another. And it feels like you also might be in communication with a lot of people from different cultures or different nationalities. To put it in simple terms, you might attend places that feel exotic and speak to people that feel very different. Moving towards the middle of the month, I see you showing everyone who is the boss. You will have a perfect opportunity to showcase your skills, your leadership, and your authority. You also might be praised and respected for some of your achievements. And at the end of the month, I feel a lot of passionate, active, curious and exploratory energy. It really feels like you might embark on an adventure, and that might be traveling to other countries again, or generally having a dynamic lifestyle when you are going around your city or country and exploring new exotic places that feel very exciting and interesting to you. You really cannot sit still, can you? And this is your May reading for all 12 zodiac signs. Let me know down in the comments which zodiac sign are you, and if your timeline resonates with what you are going through right now. I'm always curious to know how these energies are manifesting in real life. And if this video gave you some sort of clarity about the month ahead, hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss the next one. So pace yourself and see you next time.